Okay.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're checking out Once Human today, which is a free-to-play online survival game, which just released a huge new update called The Way of Winter, and they've generously sponsored this entire
It's free?
video to give me an early look so we can check it out together. So if you watch this video and you see something you like, the game is free to play and you can download it using my link in the description. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me set the game up for you first. Here's us, ready for anything. You can tell because we're wearing a seatbelt across our huge chest. My character right here looks like the total default, but don't worry, there's plenty of customization options. So you can make the perfect human, or in this case, Once Human. Oh yeah, there we are. Looking good. And if you play your cards right, you can make their mouth almost entirely vanish. Yep, there he is, the perfect soldier. And now we can leave through the big giant vault doors onto the red carpet. Oh, fiddlesticks, looks like something bad happened here. Oh well, better steal their stuff. Taking a key card I found and proudly showing it to this machine.
It's
And
so
this is where
weird.
we pick up our...
Unless you multiplayer, how are you even gonna know? How is anyone ever gonna know that you made a face?
You little day pack. Look at that, even these tentacle things are checking out how good it looks. This is also where we get to meet our new best friend, V. What does the V stand for? Obviously it stands for very
I remember
cool.
this
And then you guys have a nice little conversation where it's revealed that you're a metahuman. And your eyes look like they're paying attention, but you're probably secretly wondering, how many more buckles and straps can I get around my chest? And then you two escape together. Wow, what a view. And I know the game says enter the house ahead to see if it's occupied, but I think I'd rather run past the house and see what else is occupied first. Ooh, and on top of that, it looks like we've got this glorious ruins right here. Not to mention some water we can collect. Well, don't mind if I take a moment and collect some sumptuous dirty water. Wait, is he just gonna keep scooping? For how long? How much water can this thing hold? I guess we're about to find out. You're a bit exhausted carrying this load. Well, don't let that stop.
I ended up getting an Oreo.
If you're unable to move carrying this heavy load, but I sure can kneel and scoop. The weight of your backpack is almost crushing you. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, I think there's a limit, because here I am with over 12,000 things of dirty water, and at a point, it just stops knowing me. Oh, here it is. All that water I couldn't hold. Hey, that's not junk, how dare you? Oh yeah, there it is. I'm just making a bigger and bigger pile of dirty water in the lake of dirty water. Oh, but don't worry. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we have plenty of dirty water for now. In fact, why don't I crack open some right now? Gastric discomfort. Well, better drink some more then. Bottoms up. Oh, buddy, stop trying to put that mug away. Not when there's more dirty water where that came from. Your thirst has been quenched. It sure has. You know, I couldn't help but notice that things seem a little bit different. Something about the blood...
There's no, like... It's always barking.
covering my view. Couldn't say how this is happening, but I'm glad I can drink and run at the same time. And then after some scavenging, I ran into this dude. And the conversation goes something like this. Hey, I'm gonna kill all of you. I just don't know how to get into your little sanctuary. And then you're like, nuh-uh. And then he's like,
You and I are destined to meet in a land of frozen snow.
oh my god, I think he's talking about The Way of Winter, the new expansion that's available right now. Say no more, let's go get him. We're gonna start in a place called Dry Harbor. Sounds pleasant, time to enter world. And here we are, already falling from the heavens. I think my landing was kind of hard. It could have something to do with all that dirty water I'm still carrying. We're supposed to grab onto our bird friend, by the way, and sail down gracefully. But whatever. We only broke every bone in our body, and I couldn't help but notice that. I'm blacking out again. I was alive for 30 whole seconds. I blacked out from poor health. You make it sound like I was eating too much fast food, not freezing to death. Boy, howdy. I made it 31 seconds that time. Don't you worry, I'm not gonna let that stop us. You make me pass out in 30 seconds from poor health, I just respawn and try again. Okay, I think I know how to solve this problem. All we have to do is make a little thing called a camp. Pardon me, reindeer, I need to build. And we'll just plop one down right here. And then as we get closer, hypothermia will not become severe. Yes, good, that's what we're talking about. And then to help more, we're gonna craft some gear. Specifically a torch. Because now that we have this thing, we should be able to keep warm just fine. Oh, the snow melted. Well, whatever, I guess. One of the things we're definitely gonna have to do is set up more of a camp. And for that, we need wood. And the next thing we're gonna need is to grab some rocks. Same deal, with a couple of smacks we can just eliminate it from the planet. We can also pick up various plants like sunny ginger, which will help us resist the cold. Ooh, and let's also grab some of these sharknadoes. Oh, and we can't forget to take care of these reindeer. Yes, go ahead and take a quick nap. I said good day. I like how I shot it and it's like, hey, stop it. And scene. See, I think it's a good thing I did that. Something seems wrong with this one. I also want to point out that I'm on a pre-release server right now. So if you see some visual glitches or anything, it's a safe bet that that's probably why. Anyway, back at our amazing campsite. First things first, it's time to craft some pants. Excellent. Meanwhile, it looks like there is a target we need to go to. I don't know though, getting to there, all the way from over here, I think we have to do a little prep work first. I want to make this little section ours. And to build, we first have to put down this thing. A territory terminal. Place the terminal to expand your territory. Okay, great. We'll just put it what, like right there? Yeah, there we go. It's perfect. Oh my goodness, look at all the categories. Structures, facilities, furniture, and each one of these things has their own subcategories too. I couldn't help but notice though a lot of stuff is locked, and it looks like if you highlight over it, how to get unlock the mimetic screen. And so we shall, by clicking on this fun option, and oh boy, there's mimetics on the left, which leads us to this, a world of unlock. We have unlocked trees for infrastructure, as well as crafting, and logistics, and finally building. Well, I guess we'll start with the basics. Like wooden support, which gives us all this. Yes, good, because we're gonna start this off by building a couple of foundations. Yes, there we go. What a magnificent start. And before I do anything else, I have to know. It's a wall piece, and I build it here, and then I take another one and I put it here. So now we have just these two wall pieces. Basically, I want to know, can I keep building upwards? Wait, what if I just walk over here and stand on the hill? Oh yeah, well that's much easier. And then I can go much higher, and higher, and higher. Well, I'm sure you can see where this is going, which is how high up can I build? So I'm going to assume for that I'm going to need stairs. It's probably not practical, but I definitely want this one. The wood spiral staircase. But it looks like for all these stairs we need copper ingots, which we can craft in a furnace, which we can unlock over in infrastructure. Okay, so we'll just take this thing and put it right there. And then we gotta do a couple of things. We need to burn wood to make charcoal. We take that charcoal and use it to melt down copper ore. So for now, we'll just set this thing to make a whole lot of charcoal while we wander a little ways off and do some quick mining. Okay, did a little mining. The charcoal is done, so we just take that out of the thing. And now we make as many copper ingots as we can. And then that's gonna take 5 minutes. Oh, what am I gonna do until then? While we wait, my guy will just stare into our soul. In fact, why are we still wearing this mouthpiece? Why cover up this beautiful face? See, that's much better. I'm sure you can breathe much easier now. And there we go. Okay, let's make some stairs. Let's see, we'll put these here like this. Yep, looking good. And then the next set can go like that, I guess. Okay, it's not that big a deal. Look, you just get close and you can climb right up. Actually, wait, how high can I build this? Oh, actually, it looks like about this far. Exceeds territory range. Well, okay. Looks like we can't build here. I'm gonna go around and just build wherever I can. It looks like there's some places we can't reach out to. So now it looks like this, which I'm assuming has to do with where walls are, maybe? Well, you know what that means. If I want to build higher up, whoops, I slipped. Oh good, I'm critically injured. Quick, reindeer, help me. Let me at least look upon thee. One last time. Blah. Oh, I like that high altitude fall. That sounds a lot better than oopsie doopsie, I slipped. Anyway, I want to be able to expand this. Thankfully, this game has like a build mode that allows you to separate from your character so you can build more effectively. I think basically the way it works is the number of ceiling tiles you can have up here is tied to if you have some walls that go all the way up there, and those walls need to be connected to a foundation, I think. Hold please while I mess around with this for a bit. Oh,
This
there,
is where I
under
like
control. Do you want to see? So I figured out how to make this work. Forgive the weather, it's a little snowy out today, but I'm gonna go ahead and say my base looks nice and healthy now. Let me give you the grand tour. First, I went and replaced all the walls with these support beams, all of which are connected to foundations, which means now there's foundations everywhere. As you can see, I was not concerned with height differences, but I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Here, let's go upstairs and see what it looks like. So for that, you can choose any of these small staircases, and at least most of them will take you all the way up. And then when you get there, here's our beautiful base. Look at all this space for living, and I don't know how this reindeer got up here, or this bunny for that matter, but they can't run off the platform, so I guess they're stuck here with me. Look at this dummy. All you need to do is take the stairs down. It's so obvious. Wait, can I remove the floor? I guess that's a yes. Don't worry, little bunny, you're safe, probably. And I also know what you're thinking. Why does everything look like this? Well, like I told you, those foundations are at weird lengths, and it let me make everything kind of uneven. As far as I'm concerned, now it's time to build our base. So we'll put the supplies workbench right there, and we'll build the
This
gear
does not
workbench
have
right over here.
Satisfactory's world.
We're not, we
grid.
don't have all the materials yet. Although I bet this disassembly bench will help, because I believe in this thing we can just take all the random stuff we found. Oh yeah, and it turns into the things we need. Excellent. Which means now if we go venture out into the world, and then find stuff like these cars and then search them, we can take these things and either use them or crush them down. Thank goodness this backpack can carry so much, despite all the dirty water I'm still carrying. And if we're lucky, we'll come across stuff like these guys. What are you gonna do now? You have no arms. Ow! Guess that was my own fault. Now let the scavenging continue. Uh-oh, and it looks like there's already residents. Not like they're gonna get between us and our thievery. I mean scavenging. Oh, and thank goodness supplies. Finally a toilet plunger. The one thing my base was missing. Oh my god, what is happening here? I see bad guys here, but then I see this right here. Well, hold still. Oh god, now I feel bad. And then there's stuff like this thing which are kind of exciting because once we kill them, we can actually use our special powers and use this to fight other stuff. Ah, feels good. And then back home we go. Everything sure looks beautiful in the evening mist. Oh hey, I'm glad to see you found your way back. And now back over to the disassembly bench, add all of our stuff to it, including our 2 plungers, unfortunately. And now we have a bunch of stuff we need to make that other thing. And now we can build a gear workbench. Actually, wait, can we just place this thing like, yeah, it looks great. And we can still use it and everything. You know, I didn't realize there were so many guns in this game. And with 5 tiers to go through. Well, don't mind if I do.
You made it too useful.
Hey, you dance! Good test, I feel good about that. And you know what, as fun as it is up here, it's probably about time we hopped on the road and headed on over to our waypoint. But we're not just gonna take to the road and walk there. Why do that when we can unlock the garage? Build a garage in your territory. Vehicles also need a home. Say no more, I'm on it. Ta-da! And now we can craft a motorcycle. Oh my goodness, and there it is. Now despite the bike just being right there, we actually summon it anywhere we want to. And this table seems like the perfect spot. Now we're talking, and now it's time to ride. Yeehaw! Uh-oh. Are we gonna be okay?
Are we?
Yeah, we're fine. Clearly, we treat our machinery with respect. Oh yeah, Waypoint, here we come. You better watch out. Huzzah, I'm here! Hello, nice to meet you. Pardon me, everybody, I have some socializing I need to do. Whoa, wait, listen, sir, I swear this never happens. Pretend you didn't see it, okay? Let me try that again. Ha! Hello, it is I! And now to park my bike on the same place she exists, and then speak to her. Ah, fiddlesticks, there's no bike in the cutscene. You know what, never mind. It's worth it just to see that face. And not even once does she highlight that I have no mouth and I must scream. And then we ride off towards another quest marker. And on the way out of town, I ran into this. Someone else's territory. Now we can see what someone else's setup looks like. Ugh. It's so organized. And unfortunately, try as I might, I think at this juncture I can't hurt anything, at least not yet. But it's nice to know there's other people around. Because after all, as fun as it is to build all kinds of stuff, you know what's even more fun? Doing it with friends. That way when you rebound off a car like this, you have a friend that can probably help you out. Anyway, they wanted me to go to some place called Camp Igloo, which sounds good to me, which now that we've got these sweet wheels, no distance is a problem.
Hold on.
Oh, well, this is convenient. See that right there? That's Camp Igloo. And this over here to the left, that's my base. Wow, what luck. And here I could have checked this place out anytime. Vehicle nearly destroyed. Please repair immediately. I don't know how that's possible, and I'm sure it's fine. Hello, everybody.
It's gonna
And we
explode.
stuck the landing. Wow, this place is neat looking. Oh, and you know what I just noticed? I think hypothermia is kicking in. Excuse me, sir, can I borrow your jacket for... Okay, touche. But don't think I won't come back after I catch all this sweet air and then shatter my spine. And this time, no one will stop me. Oh, what happened? Uh-oh, I think my bike has finally had it. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just get that feeling. Well, at least I can warm myself up on it. Okay, never mind. Anyway, here I am. I need to find Wendy. Oh, found her. Hello, Wendy. I'm here to talk. I'm glad that doing all this blasting around her face hasn't at all changed her dead-eyed stare. Anyway, we need to fix our bike now so we can take to the open road and... Well, that...
I didn't know they brought Minecraft goats into the game. I was gonna say, it's not like with Half-Life, where if you aim a gun at them, they'll be like, ah, no, don't!
was uncalled for. Cause of blackout, high altitude fall. Well, that's not how I remember it, but okay. Oh, look at these two. Sitting around like, oh, what's going on? I'll let it go this time. I did notice it's getting colder and colder out here. Even with a torch out, I still seem to be losing temperature and getting sweet hypothermia, which really can only result in one thing. So it's time we finally made some new armor. Finally, we can look this cool. And by that I mean sleeves. And hide these guns? How dare I? Which also uses reindeer hide, which increases our cold and frost resist. Stand back, everybody. Why, yes, I did also make new pants and gloves. Thanks for asking. Okay, let's go repair this thing and get out of here. Oh, thank goodness it's easy. We just feed it some stuff and off we go again. Alright, yeah, now we can handle the cold better. I mean, I thought that, but oh boy, it sure is getting colder. Hello, everybody, I'm here. Oh dear, what's all this noise? Sir, do I look like I'm ready for something like this? Well, don't worry, I have no problem running around and shooting you with bolts. Oh god, if only I could run away. You know, I think I might have underestimated the cold out here. I seem to be dying rather quickly. That said, I think there's a reason this is happening. We appear to have entered phase 2. The extreme climate brings only arduous challenges. In other words, it's getting a lot colder and hotter. Oh, you know what else we probably should have activated now that I think about it? That's Polar Expedition, because it helps us have one of these. Thermoium. This stone material can maintain its temperature for a longer time after heating or cooling. And then we can use that to make helium. When it's in your backpack, you gain cold resist and frost resist for +10.
It's like Minecraft with the hot or cold lining.
Okay, we're in even better shape now. And also, I just realized I have access to something very exciting. And that's cosmetics. Unfortunately, I don't have access to this one. But I do have this or this. Actually, it looks like these come in a full set. Let's see if the available things I have. Do I want to go with something like Nicolas Cage would wear? Or whatever this is? Or Midlife Crisis Cowboy? Or Lord of the LEDs? Well, we know what the right choice is. Because of all the choices, this one seems the most outlandish. Ooh, and look, a river. I could just ride into this, right? Oh, yeah, Oh, Mike, are you okay? Yep, let's see, let's just set it up, right? And hop back on at the bottom of the ocean, and off we go. Ah, fiddlesticks. Well, it was worth a shot. I guess I have to emerge from the water and set it up again. Anyway, where were we? Oh, right, this place. Quickly, let's get inside. Hopefully it's warmer. Sir, you don't mind, do you? Yeah, you seem fine with it. Thank goodness being indoors lets us warm up while we scavenge. No, wait, no touchy. And we'll just sneak up on this guy. Hold still. No, just sponge up the bullets, don't come closer. Okay, so be it. I'll just go back inside. This works. You stay out there where it's cold, and I'll just shoot your legs. Meanwhile, all his friends in the background are like, you're on your own. You created this situation, now you gotta live with it. And scene. Oh, I like your hand. I'd like to be spooned now. Oh, yes, there's my loot, flying high above me. I know this is probably the good stuff, but boy, am I happy to get another stapler. I can't even remember what I'm here for. Is it like rescue a convoy or something? Okay, it looks like this must be the place. Who the heck is this? Hey, you're the guy that wouldn't give me his jacket. Excuse me, sir, can I borrow your jacket for... Well, I don't want to help you, but I guess I will. Sir, why are you sitting like this? Don't forget.
If I didn't give you my jacket, I would still have a jacket. So I didn't.
Pre-release server. Anyway, this guy wants our help fighting some people off. Then he says this.
Do you see those gas canisters? They're flammable, dangerous.
You probably shouldn't have told me that part. I forgot that I can use my magical powers to lift it around. And I think we hide behind here.
Very much.
Hey, a box of goodies. Let me...
What is that, Half-Life 2 that had barrels?
Put this down and... Whoops, that wasn't the right button. Okay.
Seems too easy.
Okay, fine, we'll do this the right way.
Thanks for coming and helping us out. We're headed to a place called
You couldn't do that yourself?
Why are you asking me? That's where we first met. Excuse me, sir, can I borrow your jacket for... Well, that sure was a barrel of laughs. And now that we're back at our base, temperature control would be nice. Like this thing for starters, which is just a campfire. A comfortable rest at last, but it moves on to this. Over here in Temperature Control 2, we have a simple vintage stove. Well, I think I know where to put this. Why not enjoy all the creature comforts around me? Here's how toasty we can get. If we turn in the chair, the view just goes right into the fire. Now I feel oh so warm. And then if we get really ambitious, we've got Temperature Control 3 with an electric heater, and we'll just add this to the pile of stuff. Ah, yes, there we go. Really impale yourself on that and absorb all the heat. And then if we get real into it, a thermal tower. Tower, a miraculous giant structure that can alter the temperature of the surrounding area. It can only be built on the outskirts of your territory. Oh, I guess they really did mean the outskirts. Something tells me that's where it needs to go, so that's where we're gonna put it. Halfway shoved into the earth. Excellent. Let's cowboy our way down and figure out how this thing works. Oh, wow, there's a bunch we have to do. Is this me? Am I just standing down there all proud? Ooh, and we can rename it. Yeehaw! Character limit reached. Oh, well then just yee it is. A massive facility powered by Chaosium, able to regulate the temperature of the surrounding area and improve survivors' living conditions. Wait, can I edit this too? It is a tower. Okay, cool, perfect. Ooh, and recruitment message. Oh no! Recruitment message sent to the region channel. Oh no, what have I done? I'm definitely gonna push it again. Yes, good. Announce my presence. Okay, so first thing we need to do is get this reactor going, which we can do by shoving it full of these things. Hot rock ore and cold crystal ore. Well, that can't be too hard, right? I'm assuming for cold stuff we have to go somewhere that's colder. I have no idea where that'll be, but that's what my trusty bike is for. Wait, stop right there. Let's just ask this thing for directions. Hi, have you seen Ow! Jeez. Okay, sorry. Sorry. So I've been riding around for a while and Whoa, wait, what's that? That looks promising. Well, shiver me timbers, what might this be? Ow! It hurt me with its cold. Well, I think I know how to handle this. Threat neutralized, although now there's no crystals to collect. Wait, I figured it out. For these cold ones, you have to warm them up first. Good thing I've got these Molotovs, and after a brief barbecuing, let the pickaxing commence. My cold crystal ore runneth over. Now we need to look for heat rocks, which something tells me if we go towards this plume of smoke, we're gonna find it. I feel hot. I guess we're in the right place. Luckily, I've made this thing, the all-weather stew. Boost heat and cold resist by 30. Don't mind if I do. And now we can handle nearly any temperature. Okay, here's our friend. Luckily, I've made these things called ice grenades, which I'm sure will have no side effects. Oh, I think it actually worked. Well, there we go. Hot rock ore, all for me. Okay, I can't be this close to this lava, and I'd at least try to wander into it. Oh yeah, we're fine. Well, thank goodness I only blacked out. That means all my pain receptors are probably still working. Hey, all you creatures, get away from this. And now it's time to shove this thing full of essential...
Like, you don't start burning or anything? Like, you're still gonna feel it. But...
minerals. Oh boy, the reactor's doing something. Hope I don't have to move. I'd rather sit here and look, well, like this. Whoop, something happened. I'm definitely not stuck. And now I'm able to go to the hoedown and have the best moves in town. Oh wow, and you can really see where this is going. Look at all this new stuff we have. Like community health care. The thermal tower maintains a comfortable temperature, granting all nearby players 3% disease recovery per second. Now you have my attention, but it is very expansive. We have 8 things to unlock, then 8 more, and then 8 more, and then 8 more. Just think of all the thermal tower you and your friends could be doing. I guess I should also get out of this space so I can see what it looks like from the outside too. Thankfully there's a get unstuck button. Oh yeah, see that's what I meant. Oh cool, now I'm underneath it. Well, I'm sure this is my fault, right? It is a pre-release server after all. That's okay, we'll just use it again. I bet it'll work this time. Ah, see, there we go. Oh, so that's what it looks like. That's a lot different than it looks from the inside. And I can't remember where I found this thing, but I do have one explosive. So I wonder if we can just strap it to this thing. Oh yeah, that should about do it. Okay, well there's our answer. And if you take a look, the thermal tower is totally fine. And not a moment too soon. Couldn't help but notice it's getting a whole lot colder. And something tells me my little setup here isn't gonna cut it. So I think you know what that means, right? It's time to do a little remodeling. First things first, I think we need to carve a bit of a hole in the center of our base. Okay, better. That's the depth I've been looking for. And now it's time for us to go through a generous selection of building pieces and find something both sleek and functional. You know what sounds warm and inviting to me? A concrete wall. Yes, there we go. Utilitarian yet stylish. Yep, there we go, looking great. Also, I'm pretty sure this concrete texture is supposed to be on the inside, because over here on the other side, look how much nicer this texture looks. I'm not gonna change it, I kinda like it. Oh, I guess it would benefit me to have a door, wouldn't it? Okay, so be it. And we're done. Just open the door and fall to your death. Nah, I'm kidding, we got more to do. Although I guess we're gonna need a way to, like, get around or out. Actually, you know what might look good is just removing the whole thing. Oh, I didn't realize that would remove the entire column. Whoops. Well, might as well take the opportunity to add this sick racing stripe, also known as making it out of wood instead. And of course, we can't forget to give this top level a cute little floor. The downside being that it's a little cavernous in here. But that's okay, that's what these are for. Lighting. And not just good old-fashioned fluorescence. But we've got RGBs. Aw, yeah, now we're talking. Red lights come to me. Ah, yes, very relaxing. But you know what's more relaxing? When I can get a sunburn indoors from all the lighting. Also, Markiplier, is that you? Also, you'll be happy to know that the more of these we add, the more the game's frame rate is like, what are you doing? Cease this right now. Not like that's gonna stop us. Actually, if you shovel the lights too close together, it just makes them normal white. So we should probably spread them out so we can enjoy all the colors better. Yes, there we go. Nice. You want to be in the blue territory? Because you can. But if you're feeling more like being green, here you go. And also, we can't forget to have a bed. I know it says it's simple, but it sure looks kingly to me. I don't know about you, but this this is how I like to get my beauty sleep, in my Technicolor hellscape. But hey, it's time to wake up. We got more to do. After all, I don't even think we fixed our cold problem. So I think I know what we need to do next, right? Which is live this place in heaters. Here's the thing, though.
I haven't
They're
fixed my
electric,
cold
right? So they
problem
actually
either.
require power. So in order to do that, we're gonna need to go all the way to the top and use all these planks up here for solar. So I'll just go ahead and place 1 and 2 and 3. Unfortunately, we have a hard limit of 6, so this will have to do. Well, that should be fine. These only take 4 watts, and each one of these generates 15. And now for one of my favorite parts, running wires. And there we go. All the wires are connected. Only to this, though. You can probably see where this is going. Power lines for days, just the way we like it. I especially like all of the wires here. If I can't put a ceiling, this is the next best thing. Anyway, that should be more than enough to power these 4 heaters. Now, let's see. Right now, it's negative 20 Celsius in here. But I think that's going to change once I wire these up. Oh, and more good news. We can wire these to each other. Oh, but I can instantly see one way this could be better. Which is if we put these things and place them like, yeah, right here. Yeah, now we're talking. Now it's like the 4 posts of the bed. Yeah, that's more of what I was looking for. I want to feel the security of wires rubbing up against my thigh. Oh, yes, there we go. The most comfortable bed in the world, and it's all mine. But why stop there? After all, there's so much floor space we're not using. Ah, now that's the good stuff. Sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you over all the crackling fires and the heaters. It's so funny. It looks so unassuming from the outside. You would never know that right through these walls is a disco paradise. When I also realized you can crank these things up to 20C. Now we're talking. It's 0C in here. I'm practically on fire. Oh, but don't you worry. The fun doesn't stop there. We got more floors to enhance. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. We have a whole nother floor to build up on. Oh yeah, and just ignore all this. That's just a little behind the scenes to show how I made my bed chamber look so majestic. And speaking of majestic, look at this glorious wallpaper. Don't worry, it'll look a lot more inviting once we give it a certain ambiance. Oh yeah, like these lights. Oh god, here we go. This is a lot brighter than I thought it would be. Flash bang out. Well, this room couldn't be more different. It's so bright in here, it's almost black and white. Well, I didn't know what this room was gonna be, but considering how heavenly bright it is in here, it seems perfectly cozy as a guest room and also for sunbathing. See, there we go, getting a nice even tan. And no, I'm not taking off the hat or the boots or the backpack. And even when you go downstairs, the lighting down here is also tainted. Like now it's just hazy with brightness from upstairs. Whatever, I'm sure it's fine. You just come up here, go instantly blind, and then stumble around until you find the next stairway up. Where, big shocker, there's something of a glow emanating. Oh, I have an idea. How about I remove some of these walls and then add a nice window frame, and we'll just do these all the way around. You know, to help let some of the light out. That's how that works, right? Anyway, we'll make this the productive floor, complete with all of our workbenches. And I do mean all of them. There we go. Now we've got everything we could ever possibly need in here, except warmth and a sense of style. But we're not always going to be working hard. We need a floor where we can play hard. And this is how I relax. You probably can't even tell, but that's a giant cat hiding its face, and obviously surrounded by candles. And you might be thinking, well, that's real weird. But did you know you can do this? I didn't think so. Finally, I can sit here and do some of this. All night. You know what's great too is while you're savoring the moment, you can also take pictures of it. Oh yeah, see, there we go. Really capture the moment. Not just that, by the way, but you can save it to your album, which isn't just about remembering them for yourself, by the way. Oh, don't worry. You can also use those memories and put them on a frame for everybody to look at. See, look at that. Now I can enjoy the good times anytime. And that's why this is my room for relaxing. Look at those eyes. So relaxed. And then finally, we've got this floor, which shockingly, despite not having a roof and being smacked in the face constantly with snow, this little heater over here, facing against the wall, is keeping me nice and toasty. Thus, it's the perfect place for my backup cat, so I can feel the snow while I'm being despondent. And over here on the outside, I think we're gonna want to find a way to make this building pop. And I think this should about do it. Wow, that just looks like a place you can come by for dinner, especially once you get close and all the lights turn on. And now just head up the brightly lit walkway and then make your way to the main house, where sure, this could be a front door, but really what you're looking for is around the side. Ah, yes, that's the magic. And even though it threatens hypothermia, because it is cold out here, you don't need to worry about a thing, because once you've assumed the crying position, your temperature goes right back up. And that's how you make a beautiful building for yourself. I want to thank OneSoon again for sponsoring this video. I had a fun time with this one, so check it out and see if you can survive the cold too, or succumb to it. Both are great options. Either way, the link you to download is in the description.
I remember once when I was playing Ark Survival Evolved, or whatever, I tried making a boat. I went all the way to the point where I'm making a boat, and then I went around the island, and I almost froze to death, but I didn't, and I just kept on going. It was a great video. I wish it still existed. Dying sucks.
Yep. We had fun, I know I did, and I'll see you next time.
That was way more like it.